What's your name?
Sebastian. Jenna. Noah. Jeremiah. Ruby. Elizabeth. Porter.
What's your name?
Look at him. That he doesn't suspect a thing.
Tommy's got.
All right, bros, we're about to play soccer today. You guys ready? I'm ready. You guys ready? I'm ready. Tommy, chill out. Tommy, chill out. All right, we're gonna start picking teams. All right, Sai, I want you. Ahmed, you. All right, Mango.
Oh, dude, we don't have even teams.
Bruh, you gonna pick one more kid?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take a risk.
All right, bro, this is pretty even. All right, we ready? Let's go. Whoa, throw out, throw out. Whoa.
Favorite polo shirt on.
I know, serious. Wait.
He's going to be sick if he ruins that shirt.
Who cares? It's coming. Hold it. 7, 6, 5.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Ah! Ah! Are you kidding me? No, victory! Ah! Ah! Ah!
What's wrong with this kid, bro? What?
It was a bit cruel, the way they woke him up like that, but it's his own fault. If he just learned to keep his cool, no one would pick on him so much. We'll still go after him because he's a layabout. Happy, where are you going?
Ah!
Tommy, you'll.
Ah!
Tommy, your nice shirt, you'll ruin it. You have mud on your shirt.
So what?
Well, there's nothing to worry about.
It's not any of your business anyway.
What are you scared of?
Monsters.
Nothing. You're scared of nothing?
The dark. Monsters. Scared of the dark.
Wasn't Madame acting weird today at the gallery?
I think Madame's scared of us.
What do you mean she's scared of us? How can she be scared of us? What could we do to her?
I don't know, but I'm sure of it now. I mean, before I thought she was just snooty, but it's something else. I think that she's scared of us.
Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, miss.
Why was she crying? That was really weird.
When you were dancing like that, holding your balloon, she must have thought it was really tragic. You can't have babies. That's why she was crying.
But how could she have known that the song had anything to do with babies? That was only in my head.
Okay, what do you want to be when you grow up?
An animator. A police officer. A cook. I want to work in Legoland. Vet.
Police officer.
I want to go to America and play an actor.
The problem is that you've been told and you've been not told. You've been told, but none of you really understand. And the truth is, some people are quite happy to leave it that way. But I'm not. You've got to know, and you've got to know properly. None of you are going to America. None of you are going to become film actors. You're not like those actors that you see in your silly little videos. You're not even like me. You're created and brought into this world for a purpose. And your futures, every single one of them, have been decided for you already. And if you are to live a decent life, well then you've got to know who you are and what lies ahead of you. Every single one of you.
Diana Duranda. I've read that book. Have you gone into the part where the
Ruth, I've been meaning to ask you, why do you always hit Tommy on the arm like that when you're saying goodbye? Like, you know what I mean.
What are you talking about?
Well, when you say goodbye, you always hit him on the arm. Why?
I didn't realize I was doing it. I must have just picked it up somewhere.
It's not something worth copying. It's not what people do out there in normal life, if that's what you were thinking.
So what? It's no big deal. A lot of us do it.
What you mean is Chrissy and Rodney do it.
So that's it. That's what's upsetting you. Poor little Cassie. Ruth has made new friends while she's stuck all alone.
Stop all that. Anyway, that's not how it works in real families. You don't know anything about it.
Oh, Cassie, the great expert on families. What a pity. But this is it, isn't it? You've still got this idea, us Halshem lot, sticking together. Well, it's time to make new friends.
I've never said that. I'm just talking about Chrissy and Rodney. It looks daft, the way you copy everything they do.
So what? But it doesn't matter. But I'm right, aren't I? You're upset because I managed to move on. Make new friends? Some of them until I remember your name, and who can blame them? All you do is hang out with people from Halshem. You can't expect me to hold your hand the whole time. We've been here nearly 2 months now.
Never mind me, never mind Halshem. But you keep leaving Tommy in the lurch. I've watched you. You've done it a few times just this week. You leave him stranded, looking like a spare part. That's not fair. You and Tommy are supposed to be a couple. That means you look out for him.
You're right, Kathy. We are a couple, like you say. But if you must intrude, Kathy, Tommy and I have talked about this. We've agreed. If he doesn't want to hang out with Chrissy and Rodney, he doesn't have to. I'm not going to make him do anything that he doesn't want to do, but he shouldn't hold me back. Come to think of it, I suppose you haven't been that slow at making friends with at least one of the veterans.
Kathy, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at it.
Is that a porn magazine?
Well, I'm just looking at it.
That's not really how you do it. Are you looking for something?
Yeah. I'm looking for something.
Or what?
Something.
Okay.
Hey, Ronnie, tell them about that girl you saw in Milton.
Well, we saw a girl that looked exactly like Ruth, and we think it's her model, and she works in his office.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Schnookums, what can I get you for today?
Can we get a burger and fries?
Yeah, I'll have burger and fries.
Burger and fries.
Burger and fries, okay.
So, we heard about a couple in Harrison getting a deferral.
What?
Sorry, what's that?
What's a deferral?
Well, we heard that, like, if a couple can prove that they're in love, then they get a deferral. So that, like, pushes back their donations by 2 years. Is that true?
I'm sorry. Never heard that.
Never heard that. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Okay, here's your burger and fries. Remember, eat like you mean it, dollface.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is it here?
Wait, is that her over there?
Where?
Right there. Is that her over there?
It's her?
I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
her.
Right there.
Oh, I see her.
Well, what's up, competition? I get it. But,
Wait for her to turn around. Oh. That's not her. She doesn't look anything like me.
Well, I guess we can all agree that didn't look like you at all.
Sorry, Ruth.
Yeah, we were just having a bit of fun.
But if it were you, maybe, Tommy, you wouldn't say that if we were looking for your possible.
Even if we did find it possible, it wouldn't change anything.
Tommy's right. It's daft to assume that we would live the same lives as our models.
To be honest, I know this looks a bit odd.
Well, we were just having fun.
How about your bit of fun stuff, Tommy? No one's listening anymore. We all know what we were modeled after, so I don't know why people just don't say it. We would never be modeled after people like that woman. The people we're modeled after are the sort of people
Live in what?
We're modeled after trash.
Ruth, no.
We all know it, so just say it.
Can we
We're modeled after trash. Prostitutes, tramps, convicts even. I don't know why we just don't say it. If you want to look for a possible, and you want to do it properly, then look in the gutter, look in the toilet. If that's how you'll find your possible.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What was it called again?
Never let me go. I found it. Tommy, I found it.
Kathy, I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't even know why you should, but I wanted to ask you anyway.
Forgive you for what?
Well, for starters, the way I lied to you about your urges. I should have told you that it was like that for me too. And I knew how much you worried about it, and I didn't tell you. I almost did once, but it didn't. And it should have. And that's not even like the worst thing I did. I kept you and Tommy apart. That's the worst thing I ever did. But I wanted to tell you because
Because what?
Because nothing. But I know how I can make this right for you. I think that you and Kathy should get a deferral. You guys have a real chance.
It's too late for that. It's way too late.
It's not too late. Tell her, Tommy. Look, I have something for you.
What is it?
It's Madame's address. It took me forever to try to get it, and I ran a few risks, but I got it for both of you. For you to be happy.
That's enough of this. We gotta get back.
At least promise that you'll try.
I just want to get back now.
Tommy, promise that you'll keep the address safe. Just in case Cassie comes around.
Yay!
Cool. Okay. Who do you love the most?
My mom.
Why?
Because she's beautiful.
Why? And why? My mom.
And why?
Because she plays with me a lot.
Okay. And where's one place that you've always wanted to go?
We're here about the deferrals, and we brought art. Brought art to show how much how much we love each other.
That was pretty cool.
And it's our best work. I mean, I have lots more if you need to see it. I won't. Can we?
I believe I can help explain this.
Miss Emily, what are you doing here?
We've received a lot of requests for these deferrals, and I'm afraid we've been misled.
What do you mean?
Well, you guys look so shocked. I guess it means that we're doing our job right. Hailsham was a place where we wanted to show that you
have souls, that you were really people.
Is that why you took our art?
This art is very nice, but I'm afraid we can't help you. There never were deferrals. Many people have come to us before, but
we've never been able to assist them.
Then why would you take our art?
We wanted to show to the rest of the world that Hailsham was a place where we could nurture souls and prove that you were more than just used
for the harvested for organs.
So, I'm sorry, there's no deferral?
There never was.
I'm sorry. Look at it one more time.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure there's
I'm sure there's something.
There's nothing we can do.
There is. nothing we can do. Just enjoy yourselves while you can.
I found I was standing before acres of plowed earth. There was a fence keeping me from stepping into the field, with 2 lines of barbed wire, and I could see how this fence and the cluster of 3 or 4 trees above me were the only things breaking the wind for miles. All along the fence, especially along the lower line of wire, all sorts of rubbish had caught and tangled. It was like the debris you get on a seashore. The wind must have carried some of it for miles and miles before finally coming up against these trees and these 2 lines of wire. Up in the branches of the trees, too, I could see, flapping about, torn plastic sheeting and bits of cold carrier bags. That was the only time as I stood there, looking at that strange rubbish, feeling the wind coming across those empty fields, that I started to imagine just a little fantasy thing, because this was Norfolk after all, and it was only a couple of weeks since I'd lost him. I was thinking about the rubbish, the flapping plastic in the branches, the shoreline of odd stuff caught along the fencing, and I half closed my eyes and imagined this was a spot where everything I'd ever lost since my childhood had washed up, and I was now standing here in front of it. And if I waited long enough, a tiny figure would appear in the horizon across the field, and gradually get larger until I'd see it was Tommy, and he'd wave, maybe even call. The fantasy never got beyond that. I didn't let it. And though the tears rolled down my face, I wasn't sobbing or out of control. I just waited a bit, then turned back to the car to drive off to wherever it was I was supposed to be.
As you're, and then you
Yeah, exactly.
get that momentum,
Yeah.
and then you have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you follow through, like, oh, yeah.
I agree.
So what? So what? So what? Do you want to buy this? It has mud. Only take off 5 cents. Still 1995. So what?
In the Vietnam, this is considered the Prada.
Oh my
Best
god.
badge of honor.
The Prada shirt.
The real
okay?
one. Anyway.
The Prada shit.
Okay.
I just want to ask these gnats, can you not? Get it?
Can you not? You're so funny.
I know. I know.
You're not throwing enough tantrum. You're freaking like you're throwing a tantrum like a 7-year-old. Like.
Did that look real enough of a slap?
No, not at all. Yeah,
I don't want to.
I can put it on.
That slap was so unrealistic.
I'm gonna get you! Naruto! Sasuke! Naruto! Miserable! 전달할 수 있으니까! 전투를 결의하자! 나루토! 사실 너무 전달을 걸어! 타이타이 노시면 기다리시라.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Waifu.
Alright, let's do a song. Alright. Let's do a Korean song. Hey.
1, 2, Kiyomi. Something, something, Kiyomi. Something, Kiyomi. Kiyomi. Kiyomi.
Don't, like, 3 girls will freak out from that.
We got it. It's my camera.
Okay.
Don't use all my bad. Okay.
Done?
Who do you love and why?
Can I skip that question?
Wow. Okay.
Answer the question.
My mom.
Okay.
Kairi, guys, you sa basa.
Let's not have this. Don't break my camera. There, put that in the bloopers.
Yeah, well,